Hey, NASDOG. We get the best dope on the markets. I am Al Palmer, your host here. What are we looking at here? Look, this is open interest. Okay, and here you can see it. It's the blue line where we take a spill here. We just went down 30,000. Just want to point out here, this was a low point in open interest on this rally here, actually on this sell-off. Okay, so it looks like the funds got out of 30,000 here. We don't know with the options, and so we just had, this is Friday, Oct 31. This is the end of the month. Okay, let's go look at this. Okay, here we got an outside down month. Okay, as a matter of fact, it's key reversal, all-time ever highs. Whoa. Wow, we had that on closing under 2 days. How about closing under 2 months? 223.40. Wow. $1.30. We were $1.30 from closing under 2 months highs here. This is a little gap here. 24 to 25.37. But this long-term trend line going up here, held here. Here we got a little trend line right here in the April cattle. Let's look at this on a daily. Okay, as a matter of fact, let's go through here. Here's April on a daily. April cattle. Okay, we got back up, right up to those light greens here. Okay, this is not much of a rally here. These would be areas to try to sell it. Put your buy stop over the gap, and then here we got into the gap here, 31.45. 31 even was Monday's low. Monday limit down, Tuesday, Wednesday up. Okay, and here we closed right here. We'll see what happens on a rally. I think you look for a place to sell. Okay, this would be tasty up here under 240. 237 half to 240 here. Here we had this open. Here we had an open, a trend line off the old highs this year. Okay, and then we came back here and we walked up them, came up here, 45%. That's all I can tell you. And here, then we start getting the gaps. This was the first gap. What the fuck? This was a sell right here. 2 days up, boom, sell it. And so we'll see here on the cattle. I don't have that much. Let's go to Jan feeders here. Kind of the same thing here. Here we were a little shy of this. Let me just tell you here, in the November though, we got into that. Okay, here, look at this. Okay, we got this rising purple trend line. Okay. You say, well, what does that mean? Okay, well, here we broke it. Okay, it was a rising trend line. Here we came back up into the gap, into that. You had that and this other trend line. What is this? Let's just go look at what this is. May and April's highs. A couple more highs, okay? These were like old highs, and they're the high right here this week, okay? And, it was the high this week because that was Monday and we went limit down here. So we got some kind of stabilization. We are under this, and we'll see what goes on here. Let's just look at hogs here. Hogs they just hate them here. You know what? Here I can do something here. If you took this spike here to that spike, okay, that's not the way I would do it here. But you got an area here where we could kind of hold here. I mean, we did just go from 91 on the upside down to 81, so 10%. So let's call this a wrap. If you need something, email me, ARP@NASDOG. Thanks for watching.